Hey guys, it's Maverick. Welcome to the monthly update July. Welcome all, past, present, future. If you're new, I hope you check the channel trailer out. If you're new here, monthly update, we talk about news relevant to this channel, games coming up that I'm going to play on the channel, gaming news, games that legitimately I just want to talk about. Not all games, because I'm not into Final Fantasy or Zelda. Only games that I really care about. If you could leave a comment if you want to talk about if I should get into Zelda or something like that, I just could never get into Zelda. But we talk about relevant news, gaming news to me. I just want to say thank you all for the support from the past to the present and to the future. People who come here, we're all, I think it's because of that Reddit post. I mainly share on Reddit right now, and it's that post of Sly Cooper. Almost got me to 130, so I really appreciate you guys. If you hear from Sly, I hope that you check the other content on this channel. More to come in the future. I just want to say thank you for your support. Big thanks. So we're currently playing Sly Cooper, and I have a script here as well. I just put it's going strong because we're playing Tycho as well. But for Sly Cooper, it's going good. I was unsure in that first episode, but then after the second, and yeah, now third, just making sure. Because I did film that one. That one's already up. It's so creative. It reminds me of Crash. I don't know, but I love that whole. We got a world, and then we have just the way it is. I don't know how to explain. It's with Mugshot. You go to a certain little area. It's kind of like a mini level just to get to that main level. I don't know really how to explain it, but I really like that. And so far, those levels are so unique. With submarine level, it's not just platforming. Sly Cooper sneaking around. You got Murray driving, and then what was the other one? When you had to cover Murray with it was like a sniper or something like that. That was really annoying, but it had good moments, and that was a really fun one to film. But yeah, Sly Cooper is going strong. And then for Tycho. Tycho just has like one more episode in it, and it's gonna come. It should come next month, around next month. I want to say, maybe earlier. I don't know. From when you get this video. Oh no, when you get this video, it's gonna be on the 31st or 30th. But yeah, for Tycho, that one's gonna come. It's gonna be its last episode. We did get a couple people from Tycho. Luckily, I did see that first video got 10 likes, but the second video didn't get as much. So it's like, I'm not sure if I should. I don't think the game's for me, so I'm not going to spend $70 on the drum. But I do appreciate the likes. It's just that second video didn't really get much support. So it's like, I think they just liked it because it was the first time playing rather than what I said. I said, if I get 10 likes, I'll get the drum. But then the second video, there wasn't that much support. So it's like, I don't think people liked it for that drum part. They liked it because it was my first time. So, but anyway, just want to say Sly Cooper, Tycho is going real good. I have put away Cuphead. He's been here for a lot of the episodes recently. Haven't forgot about him though. I think when I beat Sly, when I beat Tycho and Sly, maybe I'll try to get the Cuphead here and there. We'll have to see, because with games coming out and the games we're on right now, stuff I do off camera and other things I have planned for this channel. We'll try to get the Cuphead, but he won't be forgotten like Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk is, I have no comment on that. I already talked about that a couple monthly updates ago with that game. But Cuphead is not forgotten. So I do want to talk about something. Dead Space is coming to PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and PC, a remaster. I never played Dead Space. I heard it's very scary, violent, gory. Leave a comment. I was thinking, do people want me to? You guys want me to play Dead Space? I never played that game ever. So if there's I just know there is jump scares and all that. So if there's really good moments in there, would you want to see them on the channel? My type of reaction, my playthrough of it. But I just want to say, that's coming out, and I may consider it. I'll have to see in the future. That's coming nowhere near. They just announced it, so give it like a year or two. And we'll probably see it coming out. Then one of the main things we always talk about every monthly update is games coming this month and next month. Sorry if I butchered the intro there. It just takes me a while to start talking and get the ball rolling. But what I meant at the intro was, games that I find relevant. That's basically a nutshell. Games that I find relevant. You're not going to hear me talk about, Final Fantasy, because I never played a Final Fantasy game. You're probably thinking, this is a big game. He's not talking about it. It's coming next month. It's just I'm not interested. It's only games that relevant that I really care about and would just kind of want to talk about. Doesn't mean they're going to come, but just relevant games. So this July, Orcs Must Die 3. If you never heard of Orcs Must Die, Orcs Must Die. Sorry about that. It is a really cool defensive game. I was kind of thinking of buying it, but I think I'll just hold off. But check it out. It's really, I love defensive games. I don't think I've played a defensive game on this channel yet. No, I don't think I have, but check that one out. It's actually pretty cool. And then I'm here to deconfirm a game that if you know me, if you personally know me, and if you kind of been watching Ace, you'll probably know, I really like this guy. But I am deconfirming a game that's coming this month, and it's The Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. I really love Phoenix Wright, and this game was in Japan only, but now it's coming worldwide, I think, global. The fact that, in my opinion, it doesn't have Phoenix Wright, I don't care. I don't think I would care much for this game because it doesn't have Phoenix Wright. That's it. I don't know if I care for... They say that game is good, but I just don't care for that character. I'm sure it's fun. Phoenix Wright games are amazing. I really like them. They're not for everyone, though. Some people... I forgot who I talked to, but they said... They described it by saying, isn't that a game you just, press a button and then it text-to-speech, no voice actors, you just talk. I could talk about a Phoenix Wright game and how it's amazing, but I'm not going to bore the details, but I'm just here to deconfirm that The Great Ace Attorney Chronicles, with that game, not a fan. It has to have Phoenix Wright. If it don't have Phoenix Wright, I don't care. Well, he is aging in the series, so he's not near death. But if you have Edgeworth, they should have came with the Edgeworth remaster from way back then. I'd play the Edgeworth, his game. But anyway, I'm just here to deconfirm that I won't be playing it. I was considering it, but it's like there's no Phoenix Wright, and I don't think I really care for this game or the main character in it. So it's just a pass for me. Then games coming in August. There's another big one. Was it Psychonauts 2 coming to Game Pass? I feel like that's not getting enough talk because the first one was kind of good for its time. I played it because it was on Game Pass, and it's too old, in my opinion. It's way too old to play. And what I mean by that is just like the movement in that game is really very clunky and slow. I hate it. But Psychonauts 2, I'm deconfirming it. I just wanted to talk about it. I feel like it's not getting enough praise. I feel like that's an old classic, but I guess the fan base for it isn't really that big. But I'll give you props though. That game is pretty creative, and no one really does the whole thing with what do you call it? Telekinesis. No one really does that type of thing as a main caveat in their game. Or I don't know what I'm really going with my words here, but no one really focuses on telepathic abilities, so I guess that makes that game unique. But the one I have here is Aliens Fireteam Elite. Alien games, I recently really got into Aliens, the movies. I have a board game of it too, but then I heard Aliens Fireteam Elite, another Aliens game. But then after looking at gameplay, it looks very generic and basic, and it doesn't even look like players can play as the Xenomorph. I really want that, but it's looking like a pass for me. But I hope it's successful and proves me wrong. Then I'll probably get to jump in that game because I love Aliens, and you'll see your first impressions, maybe some videos on it as well. But that's about it for games coming this and next month. And I'm gonna go backwards here for a bit. And as for streaming, I think I might confirm Saturdays. I'll stream all the time on Saturdays. Just how things work with my my type of schedule and all that. I think Saturdays I could stream every Saturday. I think most likely. So I do hope you go in that description, and my Twitch is down there. You can follow it. Right now it's really random, but I want to say Saturdays. Also follow the Twitter because I will kind of give like a heads up of when I'll stream. Luckily I'm not. Well, I don't know if anyone cared, but I tweeted that I'll be streaming at this time, but I totally forgot. So if this channel was like a bit big growth, like medium sized channel, and people seen that and like, okay, we're ready at 11:30. Where's this guy? That would have screwed me over, but yeah, I'll try to be careful. But I do hope you follow me on Twitch and then Twitter as well for updates and hidden gems. Then I don't have the list here, but I looked on it, and I just wanted to say the Xbox Game Pass is gonna have some good games coming this and next month. I think you check out the list somewhere on the web. Just put upcoming Game Pass games coming. I completely butchered that, but whatever. Just look at upcoming Game Pass games, and there's actually some good ones. There's like an old school. It's called Blinks. I've always seen trailers of it, but I never played it. I probably could do a first impressions, but I don't think I will. I just seen that game as a child, and it's coming in my childhood, but it's coming to Game Pass, so I might try that one. It's called Blinks. Something about a cat with like a. He reminds me of Sora with the boots and he holds like a giant key or like a tool. He kind of reminds me of him, but anyway, good games coming to Game Pass. So, and time to end this monthly update big. I usually start with this, but I'm gonna end off big. If you've seen my Twitter, this is the big one here. For the first time ever, I'm revealing 4 upcoming games for this channel. The biggest I ever did was 2, and that was big. But now I never even did 3. I'm going to 4 on this one. Will I top myself in the future? Maybe not. Well, I think it will stay at 4 for quite some time. But we're gonna kick off 4 upcoming games, 4 revealed trailers. I'll explain each one in detail. Here is Gen 24. What's wrong?
You gotta do what? I gotta believe. Parappa's in the house.
There you go. Parappa the Rappa is Gen 24. I hope I'm not messing this up, because I could have sworn 23 is Sly Cooper. So if I messed up, I apologize. But Gen 24 is Parappa the Rappa. This is a classic PlayStation 1 game, I think. And it had a remaster of PS3 or PS4. But I'm playing on the PS5. So Parappa is in the house. I just put here, talk about the game, the roster pick, and the hype on it / why it was chosen. So this game is another rhythm game, but it's not going to be, well, it's going to be different from Taiko. I heard that this game is also hard, so we'll have to see how that is. I'm not really good with rhythm games, as you can tell from Taiko, but we'll have to see. It looks a bit corny, and it could be a bit cringy, I think, but I wanted to pick him because it was on sale. It was another PlayStation character I could add to the roster, but with his games, it's just a rhythm game. With really cool, they're singing this time. It's not, boom bat beat type of drum type thing. But yeah, just a rhythm game where they talk, and Parappa is a rappa. Now when it came to the roster pick, with him, I just wanted to pick. I just looked at his cover. If you put Parappa the Rappa, like the first game cover, he's kind of like on his side. So I just picked the same thing. Although I think in this one, he's not doing that in the roster. I think I put him straight up, and then I decided to put him next to Sam. If you don't know who Sam and Max are, decided to put him next to Sam because they're both dogs. So I just thought, I think he fits perfectly right there. I almost put him in the middle, but that wouldn't have looked good. As for other picks, other like pictures of him to pick, there's really nothing. I just wanted to pick that one. It was a good PNG image. If you know what that is, I'm not gonna explain. But, that was a good roster, and then the hype on it. I'm somewhat hyped. I picked him for a roster, so it should be good. I think his game's gonna be about C or B tier though. We'll have to see. But, classic PlayStation character. He's a classic, so it should be a good game. He hasn't had a new game in, I don't even know how long. The last time he was in a game was All-Stars Battle Royale or something like that. It's freaking PlayStation's way of trying to make a Smash Bros, but it totally failed. But Sly Cooper was in it. Nathan Drake, I think, too. Which, Nathan Drake, I played his Uncharted games. I really hope that he gets a new one. And I just pretty much caught myself right there. If they come with a new Uncharted, you already know. So come back to this moment. Or write this down and you pretty much know. Oh, new Uncharted game. There you go. We already got this confirmation. But then I chose Parappa the Rappa because it was on sale. Classic PlayStation character. He was all the way from PlayStation 1. And it looked like a cool... It reminds me of like a 90s PBS Kids cartoon. So I just thought, let's try this one out. So Parappa the Rappa Gen 24. Another dog for the roster. Then I hope I'm still right. Now we're going to move to Gen 25. Take a look at the trailer.
Want fun? Wario show you fun.
I'm number one!
That is right. If you know me, this one was seen from a mile away, and that is WarioWare Get It Together. I think that's what it's called. They should have called it Switch It Up, because I was trying to look, where's the Wario game? I thought it was called Switch It Up, because, the Switch. But no, they should have probably named it that. But if you know me in personal, and I think I even said just throughout these videos, I love WarioWare. It's one of my top games all time. This game right here has the potential to be S tier, possibly. Something about WarioWare games, but let's do this in order. So we'll talk about the game. If you don't know WarioWare games, it's basically a whole bunch of mini games in the game, and you do them. You're kind of timed. They're so creative. They're weird. They're wacky. In this one, it seems that you could pick Wario, and he has his own like mini ability, and you always do the same mini games. There's a whole bunch though, but with Wario, he only has that ability. So you play the mini game differently because of the character, and you switch to a different character. Oh, Wario jumps, but this guy dashes, so you have to dash your way up. It's gonna have good replayability. Wario has really good characters in his games. I forgot his name, but it's the guy with the afro. I really like that guy. That guy is so funny. And then shout out to WarioWare Smooth Moves. I still have it for the Wii. That game is so good, especially with the guy with the afro, where he dances with the cats. Then he has an opposite version of himself, which that guy dances with dogs, and they both kind of meet in the cutscene. That's pretty cool. Ashley as well. Ashley is another classic character. I forgot about the two sisters who are ninjas. 9-Bit, I think that's his name. 9 and 3-Bit, or I forgot their names. They both like, the Game Boy and Nintendo type stuff. Can't forget the dog and the cat in their taxi. And I'm sure there's other characters too, but I don't want to talk about all of them. But with WarioWare, his characters are good, funny. His games are, I'm telling you, it could be S tier. This is already an A tier, has to be an A tier, but it has potential to be S tier. It's so good. Then when it comes to the roster pick, Wario. Now, I could have type in WarioWare PNG image. There's some classic, I don't know how to explain it, but I wanted to go for this very old school classic WarioWare art. And it's where the colors are kind of outside the lines. It reminds me of the Game Boy era, like the Game Boy Advanced era. But I just wanted to go with that classic Wario. So that's why, we don't see a new render Wario. This is WarioWare. So it kind of has to, it's not going to be with his, his cap and the purple with the with the trousers or whatever those are called. Since it's WarioWare, it has to be his, biker outfit. So he's just kind of like dashing in front of Bowser and Mario. So, and then I decided to put him near Mario and Bowser because it kind of fits. It kind of seems that if we get a Luigi game on this channel, it'll probably be next to Mario. So it seems like any Mario character will probably be placed around that area, because it's kind of seeming where they're all going right now. Then when it comes to the hype on it, I'm all in for this one. I can't wait. It comes on a perfect day where I'll be on it day one. I can't freaking wait for this game to come out. And then why I was chosen? Because I love WarioWare. That's basically it. But WarioWare, I can't wait. And Wario's on the roster. Back when Bowser got added, I was thinking, are we going to get Wario? And here he is now. Doubt we'll see Waluigi or Daisy, because they have to have their own game. That's kind of the thing with this channel. If we're playing a game, it's the main character who's going to get it. Of course, Lady Dimitrescu is a meme, so I kind of had to add her. It is the only opportunity. But anyway, Gen 25 is WarioWare Get It Together. Now, Gen 26, wait, 25, yeah, 26. We're halfway there. Take a look at Gen 26. That is right. Deathloop is coming to Ace Maverick. Now with this one, we'll go in order here. Deathloop is a game. I might get this wrong, but it's about one guy. He's trying to get out of a death loop. He's in some sort of he has a curse or something, and when he dies, he just comes back to life. This might be like a roguelike, if that's what they call it. It's games where you progress, but when you die, it's over. You have to start over. But there's somewhat of a save element in there, so you don't have to redo everything, but you have knowledge of where the enemies are, a better route to take, and all that. But it's about a guy trying to get out of a loop. I forgot his name, but I did look up. They did release his name and the other girl's name, who's trying to kill him every time. So it's kind of it's a really cool concept. This is made by Arcane Studios, if that's what they're called. These guys made Dishonored. I really love Dishonored. I would love to play Dishonored on this channel, even though I already played both games and the DLC on the second one. But screw it, I would love to play the first one, like repeat it, the remastered version on here, but not anytime soon. I have plans, but I would love to see Corvo Tano on the roster. He would definitely, I don't want to say too much, but that's someone to consider in the future. Corvo Tano on the roster, which he's from the game Dishonored. But with that game, these guys are Arcane, so they made Dishonored. They have the same thing in Deathloop. When I seen those powers with the hands and the cool hand animations they do with the powers and all that, and guns, stealth, and sneak. I'm all about stealth games, all about sneaking. Little powers as well, the way they do it. I just love the way they have their hand animations when they do the abilities and the sounds that they make. But when I seen that in the reveal trailer, I'm sold. Deathloop. Now for the roster pick, I have to explain this one. This, as it says in the trailer, this one's gonna get redone because there's no image of the main guy and the main girl, which they'll both get added in the roster. There's no image of them full body that's clear. I can't find anything on it, so in the future I hope that I can get it, because play a game and there's no roster, they have to get picked. So that's the roster pick, the guy and the girl who are trying to kill each other. I forgot their name, sorry about that. Then the hype on it, I'm very hyped. This one got pushed back. We should have been playing it right now, I think. Was it September? Or no, that's the date it got pushed, I think. But it was in August, I think it was supposed to come out. But it got pushed. And why it was chosen is because it's made by Arcane Studios. Underrated. They make Dishonored. I love Dishonored, so I played their other game. You have the powers in it. Take a look at the trailer, man. I can't wait. But this trailer... Take a look at their reveal trailer, but when it came to my trailer, this will get redone. And I have one more reveal trailer to show, and they're not on the roster in that reveal trailer, the next one I'm gonna show. So I kind of have to go back, kind of revert some things. But Deathloop, take a look at it if you haven't heard of it. But that one's gonna be a good one. Then we come to my final one that I have to show off. Gen 27. When I reveal it, okay, don't say, well, it's Gen 28, because I actually have no plans right now. I got to make sure that I'm not overlapping myself, because I hope no game sneaks under me. If you know what I mean, you know what I mean, because, you know, these games are coming in the future. What if there's a game that comes out two weeks? So I kind of overtracked myself. So maybe you'll never see a 4 reveal trailer ever again. But I felt like I was on track with this. So we'll see. Take a look at Gen 25.
Danger. The emergency disrupt system is now activated. The ship will detonate in T-minus 10 minutes.
That is right, Metroid Dread is coming to Ace Maverick, Gen 27. This game, it's a Metroid game. It's not Metroid Prime 4, but I don't know why I'm talking like I know the series. I know nothing about Metroid. I'm trying to get into the all the lore and the good bits and all that. But if you don't know Metroid, this Metroid is in the fashion of the old school Metroids. Metroid Dread, you have to look at the trailer. It's it plays like the classic old school Metroids, but of course for the Switch it's much newer. This game was made way back then. They scrapped it because, you know, what they wanted to do, they didn't have the technology. Because I remember watching this in the Nintendo Treehouse. But now they have the technology, and then they made it come true. So this game almost never came out, Metroid Dread. But now they had the technology, and it's coming out in the future. And when it came to the roster pick, if you look at Metroid Dread, and then the original Samus Prime, I forgot her legitimate name. They're completely different suits. I just, you know, this is a Metroid game. I want classic Samus on the roster. There you go. And as for, I didn't even say Deathloop. I don't know where I'm going to put them for Deathloop. When it comes to Samus, I thought, is she going to be in the middle? Where's she going to be? But I thought, all right, let's put her next to another killing machine / bounty hunter / I don't know, killer. And that was Doom Guy. And I think that was a perfect spot to put Samus Prime. If that's her name. I don't know her legitimate name, but let's call her Samus. You know, I just thought, you know, they're both, you know, kind of the same character. The way that, you know, they're using guns, they shoot and all. So I just thought Samus next to Doom Guy. Then the hype on it and why it was chosen is because it's a classic Metroid game. I'm basically spoiling myself here because I do want Metroid Prime 4, and I am considering that one. Never got into the Metroid games, but I'm starting it right here. Although when I was younger, my cousin had a game of Metroid Prime Fusion. Or no, it was a Metroid Fusion, not Metroid Prime. That's about it for my reveal trailers. I have nothing else to show in the future. Don't tell me what Gen 28 is because I don't even know. I don't want to plan ahead. Do you think I'll top myself in the future while I go 5 games? I don't see that anytime in the future. Let's just sit back, relax with the games we got, and just keep on coasting. I do want to say, if you remember a couple monthly updates ago, Hawaii Girl in the middle, this is the second to last monthly update. Not of all time, but that will be near the end of the month, because if you've seen in the past monthly updates, I forgot which one it was, but it's the one with the hula girl, or the Hawaiian girl in the middle. I'm going on a trip to Hawaii for quite some time, so the monthly update, because I'm going near like mid to late August, so that monthly update is going to have to be done earlier. And there's going to be no Ace Maverick videos unless I kind of pile up. You know, I got to be like a bear for hibernation, so I got to like make some videos and then make sure I got that length amount of time, you know. I mainly do a video every 3 days, so I just got to do like 3 videos for you guys. So I'll find a way, but if I can't find a way, then there's not going to be any videos for quite some time. But I plan to work on that, so I'll get on that. But just remember, that monthly update is going to come earlier, and then there should be some pre-recorded, or not really pre-recorded, but probably by then we'll be off of Sly, or still on Sly. Then we'll go into Parappa, and then Wario. And I just realized, wow, is that game actually around the corner? Yeah, because it's Wario, and then a couple days after it's going to be Deathloop. Either those games are coming, I can't think of the release date, but either those games are coming really soon, or I don't know. It feels like it's like 2 or 3 months away, but are they really that close? I have no clue. I hope I didn't shoot myself in the foot, so to speak. All I have to say is I hope I didn't shoot myself in the foot saying that I'm going to be playing this game, but we only have Sly, Tycho, and Parappa to keep ourselves until we wait for Wario. So I hope I can kind of lengthen that out. I hope I don't get done and then there's no videos until we wait for Wario. But I should be able to tackle that down no matter what. Well, I just want to end off with a thank you. Hope you follow my Twitter, link in the description below. Twitch as well, because I'll be trying to stream every Saturday. Right now we do Dead by Daylight. I think I might do Sly Cooper, but not new levels. We'll do the old levels, but try to get those bottles. So that I heard that when you get all the bottles, you unlock a little mini ability. So I may have to go for that off camera, but I'll do it on stream. Then you know the Twitters for like spot on, if someone out of nowhere shadow drops like a trailer or something, I'll just watch it right then and there, and then I'll tell you my quick thoughts. If it's a big trailer, then I'll probably set all this up and then boom, let's do a video. But this was the monthly update July. Hope you guys like, subscribe, comment. If you comment about a gen, like a future game, try to put spoiler and then enter like 5 times, then comment, because I don't want anyone to spoil. I don't want no one to say, you know, oh, I can't wait to see Metroid Prime. But it's like, if someone scrolls to the comments, you just spoiled it for them, so try not to spoil it for them. Like I said, if you're going to comment about I do want to hear your comments about what you think about these future games coming to the channel. I can't wait for WarioWare is the biggest one for me. Then probably Deathloop, and then Metroid, and then Parappa's like last. No offense, but I'm still excited. But I want to thank you guys very much for the support recently. I hope you guys smash the heck out of the like button and subscribe as well. Only subscribe, cause I kind of hate when content creators say subscribe. But it's like, I want you to subscribe if you like what's on the channel. Don't just subscribe. It'd be a dead subscription. Actually subscribe if you like what's on the channel. But I just want to say, guys, thank you guys a lot for the support recently. We'll keep on growing every day. I got to stream more, because streaming back then actually got me a couple subscribers. So, and I love interacting with people, just talking about games and going through the journey together and all that, live in streams as well, and as well in the comments as well. So I just want to thank you guys a lot. Streams, follow that Twitter so that on Saturdays I can inform you guys on when I'll be streaming. So we'll see you guys in the future videos to come. Peace out.